The power of a mother's love and determination is now captured as a new South Carolina law. Thanks to our guests. Let's welcome back Layla Luna, founder and CEO of Just Be, and District 80 State Representative Kathy Landing. Great to have you both ladies here with us. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so
much. All right. I'm going to make you cry. I'm going to do my darndest to make you cry. No, seriously though, Layla, congratulations. This was a long process, but you worked so very hard to get Rio's Law passed. Please remind our audience what Rio's Law is all about.
Rio's Law is about being safe on the roads. Most of our families, we have children on the spectrum, and we travel nonstop in our cars, whether it's to special therapies or just traveling alone. And it started with my son and I getting pulled over by law enforcement, and they refused to turn off the sirens and the lights. And Rio, who with autism, there is no facial recognition, looked absolutely typical. The officer didn't understand, and Rio started to attack me, and he started to bite me, and I had to hold him down so that he didn't jump out into the middle of the road. And that's where I came up with the idea that the law enforcement didn't understand that the sirens and the lights, they create a sensory overload situation, and at any moment our children, our loved ones could get killed, could get hurt. There's so much miscommunication because autism is still a mystery. And this is what it was all about. I have the scar that proves it. Every day I wake up with this little bite out of my wrist. And it's a reminder that we can change laws, we can make a difference, and we can protect autistic and neurodivergent individuals' lives with law enforcement.
You two became the dynamic duo in getting Rio's Law passed. So Kathy, tell us about the law and what it sets out to do.
So the law itself creates a special license tag that families can order, and then once they have that affixed, which has the Just Be icon, which is well accepted in the autistic and neurodivergent community, once that a law enforcement person comes upon that, whether it's a police officer or maybe even if a car is broken down on the side of the road, even a tow truck, someone coming along, that they will notice that and realize, because it is very noticeable with the black and yellow icon, they will know that they need to turn off the sirens, turn off the lights flashing, and approach the car a little bit more gently, so that that aggressive mode that sometimes happens, especially if someone's in a hurry, would be, allow these families to be protected and maybe not have the same kind of reaction in the car.
And I want to get into training in just a moment, but this road for you began just about a year or so ago, and we were talking about this, you had the blinders on. You were so focused on getting this law passed. It was so important to you, and also the founding of Just Be, this organization that is there to support the autistic community. So tell us a bit more about Just Be and how this whole road to finality came about.
Well, Just Be is always dedicated to my son Rio, who's nonverbal. And I found that, I wanted to be his voice and the voice of the voiceless. I wanted to get out there and let families know that they are not alone, that they're being heard, and to train businesses and law enforcement how to become sensory friendly and welcoming environments, to create an app where businesses could sign on so we could navigate through our community and not sit on the sidelines and watch everyone have this beautiful life and feel that that's not for us. The tunnel vision, the mother on a mission, was just strictly because I refused to leave this world knowing that this is the life for my son.
Oh my goodness.
We can do better, and we have.
Yes.
This certainly spoke to your sensibilities too, Representative.
It did. As a matter of fact, Layla reached out to my good friend, former Chief Carl Ritchie, now Councilman Carl Ritchie, who set up the meeting. We actually had it at Town Hall in Mount Pleasant, which has already become a very autistic-friendly community, and we're so proud of that. And so it just so happened that I was on the motor vehicle subcommittee of the Education and Public Works Committee, and I said, I think I know what we can do on this.
Match made in heaven.
So I submitted it as a bill, and here's the funny part, and I brought a little note for myself. So bills, there are so many, thousands of bills. I mean, some of the last few bills submitted this year in the 2-year term were 5,000 something, and that's how many. So I knew this was going to take some doing, even though it's so obviously great. And so we actually had to add it as an amendment to another bill in order to get it passed. And then the funny part is when it passed the House, it passed the subcommittee, the committee, the House, went to the Senate took up the wrong bill, not to pick on the Senate, but they took up another license tag bill that hadn't really seen as much attention. And then what we said is, okay, we've got to get this done. So it came back and we amended it by adding our other bill to that one. So it literally
Where
says,
there's a will, there's a way.
so it literally says, talk about sausage making, it literally says in our House Journal, House Senate Amendment amended.
There we go. Amendment amended. Rio's Law passed.
And I just said the bee that could.
The bee that could. And just in time for Mother's Day as
Yes,
well. What
yes.
a wonderful Mother's Day gift.
It was the best.
And you're giving a Mother's Day gift to all the other mothers out there, and fathers, and caretakers, and everybody else who needs this law passed. Thank you both so much for coming in and sharing.
Absolutely.
We just love you so much, Layla. Congratulations.
We've only
again.
just begun.
Only just begun,
Just
everybody.
begun.
Just begun.
For more information on the organization Just Be sure to visit the website. We'll put that up on the screen. We'll be back after this.